wizard.
Are you watching closely?
Avengers!
It's alive!
With thy knife chip and shatter. It's showtime.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the world of Blockbuster Brawl. I'm your host, Caleb Coho, and tonight we have ourselves a battle between the 0-1s. The tournament produced a lot of singles matches where a lot of players walk out of that tournament. I guess not, I don't know, 8 might be a lot. Came out 0-1. They're going to get a chance to get a win on the record, kind of turn things around here in the back half of the season. Excited to see some people play. 2 of those competitors include Erick, Moreno, and Amaru, and they play here tonight. 2 very good players. Just didn't quite get the win in the first match. Excited to see them play tonight. We'll start with Erick. How do you feel about your performance in the last time we saw you? I know you did pretty good. Now you get to play Rue. I know you're kind of voicing frustration about how to play Rue. How you feeling about playing Rue tonight?
Yeah, frustration is not the right word, I guess. It's more like, damn, here we go again. It happens like that. I didn't feel bad about my match last time. I just didn't get what I wanted in the wheel. I don't remember if it was opponents or just that dreaded category that almost everybody hates. Probably was that. And no, this one should be a lot of fun. Some people get a chance to get a win on the record. Some people get to go 0-2. Hey, if you go 1-2, the matches get easier. So, yay for an easier match if it happens.
A good way to think about it. If you lose, you do get to play someone easier, hypothetically. However, 4 more of you are going to end up being 0-1 or going to 0-2, and that doesn't necessarily mean those 0-2s are very easy. So we'll see. Maybe there'll be more 0-1s to play next season. I have no idea, but you might just win tonight. So we'll start with Rue. I say start. You're literally coming in second. Rue, really, really good run so far in teams. Really great season with Tyranny of Evil Men. Get to come back to the singles division. Here, I believe in the first round, it was
Igor.
Igor? Yeah, that's right, Igor. Tough draw. Fought. That was a great match. Came down to the wire. You get a chance to get redemption here with Erick. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm hoping that my singles journey follows what my team journey is. I lost to Igor in teams in a very pretty close match, and now you see where Tyranny is. I lost to Igor on fucking on my 4-pointer. So I'm hoping to continue that. But other than that, I'm feeling good. It's always good to see Erick. He's gonna say the things he says, and I have the same sentiment. So we'll just see what happens.
That's very fair. We'll get into round number 1, which works like this. You guys are going to get 8 questions from 8 different areas within the realm of Blockbuster Brawl. So you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match, as well as the challenge rule, as well as our lovely lifelines, where you have the bar rule, where you have a chance to answer the question a second time, the multiplier, where you have a chance to double the point value of said question, or 50-50, where you can have 2 multiple choice options removed in round number 2, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Lifelines must be declared ahead of the question being answered. It cannot be used on the 3 and 4 pointers around 3 and cannot be used more than once a question. So 1 lifeline per question. Any questions as we get into round number 2 or 1? Whoa. No time skipping here.
Yeah. Erick, did you not get the memo that you should probably also shave your head?
You should probably, right? At some point. Yeah.
You got majestic locks. I would love to trade. Your first question will cover the category of animation celebration. Who voices Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story? Pretty perfect movie. Rewatched them all ahead of 5. All in a day. That was really fun. I watched all 5 Toy Stories in the span of 1 day. That was like a really great marathon. But I like the first one a lot. It's my 3rd favorite, I would say. 5, 4.
It's perfect, and it's the 3rd. Imagine the other 2.
1. Yeah. Pens down. We'll start with Rue.
Toy Story 2 is forever the best. Chris Evans.
And Erick.
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen is correct.
Oh my God. I went to Lightyear. I went immediately to Lightyear and didn't read that fucking thing. Oh my gosh.
All good. Tim Allen is
That's
the
what
correct
happens.
answer.
That's
Eric
what happens.
1-0. Chris Evans, a Buzz Lightyear. Unfortunately, not the Buzz Lightyear I'm looking for. So your next question will come in the category of Spirit of Adventure. Who is the captain of the Flying Dutchman in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest? Also known as the 2nd greatest film ever made. If you say Curse of the Black Pearl is the 1st, you're already wrong. That is the 7th greatest film ever made. The greatest film ever made is La La Land. but Dead Man's Chest is the second greatest. Followed in a close third by It's a Wonderful Life. Masterpieces. Does my list have any consistency? Does it make any sense? No, because I lack consistency, and I don't make sense. 5.
I don't know if you make sense.
3.
Like it's be life.
What? I don't know. Ben's down. We'll go to Eric.
Davy Jones.
And Rue.
My head is going to be thrown for that stupid miss now. It took forever to say Davy Jones.
Davy Jones is correct.
Oh my gosh.
2-1 in favor of Eric. Going into your next question. The category is Studio Ghibli. What type of animal is Gigi in Kiki's Delivery Service? Pretty good film. I actually wouldn't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't done the Ghibli watch still.
It's a good one.
You know. Ghibli was first introduced into my life as a trivia competitor around 2019. I didn't watch him then. Want a belt? I haven't watched him since. Want another belt? I don't know. 5, 4.
Could have 2 belts if you've seen them.
2.
I don't know.
1.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's also probably true, TBH. I don't think I've missed it. Maybe. I don't know. Life butterfly effects. We'll go to Rue.
Cat.
We'll go to Eric.
Cat.
Cat is correct. 3-2. Going in your next question, the category of DC Legends. In which DC Legends film does Frances Conroy play the titular character's mother? Yeah, that's actually probably true. I have no idea, though. I've seen a couple Ghibli. I've seen Spirited Away. Good movie. Seen Howl's Moving Castle. Pretty good movie. Seen The Boy and the Heron. Didn't like that movie. No. The movie pretty bad. And then it beat Across the Spider-Verse, and I hated it more.
Exactly.
4.
Yeah, it's
3,
a shame.
2.
I was rooting for Spider-Verse, but I like
Yeah,
it.
what the fuck? You make a movie better than the one that won, and you're like, nah, that bullshit. Anyway, we'll go to where are we at? Rue.
Eric, but Jordan.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, whatever. It's like Eric.
Hello, yeah, it is Joker.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Joker. That's right. You're right. Both of you correct. Lost track of everything in the midst of being mad about Boy and the Heron. Your next question comes in the category of Modern Masters. In Fight Club, what type of product does Tyler Durden sell? I sell things. I won't say what in case it's a spoiler, but I do sell stuff. That's professional. I don't fight though, not in the club or anywhere. And I definitely don't do it in Fight Club. I'm breaking the first rule a lot right now. But oh well. At least I'm not breaking the second shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Rue.
So,
And Eric.
Soap.
Soap is correct. So it is 5-4 in favor of Eric. Going in your next question, the category of brains. Other than Sam Raimi, name one person who has directed a film in the Evil Dead franchise. Yeah. I've seen all the news that's fit to print in this franchise. They're pretty good. Not totally my thing. Well, that's not true. I like the Sam Raimi ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go back over to Eric.
Well, I think you go with Lee Cronin's Evil Dead Rise. Lee Cronin.
And Rue.
said James Wan.
Lee Cronin is correct. Your other acceptable answer would have been Fede Alvarez.
Yeah.
Eric will lead 6-4 as we go to your next question, the category of 0 to hero. In the Bad News Bears in Breaking Training, what member of star player Kelly Leak's family agrees to coach the team versus the Houston Toros? Yeah. Hit you with some Bad News Bears. Ha. I don't know. I actually haven't watched the Bad News Bears movies, TBH. I hear they're good. My writers like them. And that's all that matters. Giving my writers things they like so then they can make things like this. That's not true. There's so much shit in here my writers hate. They fucking hate it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Rue.
Said father.
We'll go to Eric.
I also said father.
Father is correct. So it is 7-5. Yes, 7-5. Going into your final question in the category of Marvel Legacy. In X-Men, what mutant attempts to hitch a ride with Logan by hiding in the back of his trailer? And I would be remiss to say if Eric hits this, he does have a perfect round and we'll get a bonus question.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah, I got to rewatch all these before December. No specific reason why December, but you know.
I got earlier.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we are to Rue, right? Yeah, Rue.
That Evil Dead question would have stopped me from having the perfect round anyway. Rogue.
We will go to Eric.
Yeah, Rogue.
Rogue is correct. So that Eric has a perfect round, and you'll be getting a bonus question to you, only to you. Your question is: Bruce Greenwood, George Clooney, and Donald Pleasance have all played characters with what specific title? I do need the exact title.
Oh, interesting. President of the United States.
That is correct for the true perfect round. So at the end of round number 1, I have Eric in the lead 9 to Rue 6, but anything can happen is getting to round number 2, which is the wheel round, and it works like this. You guys are both going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being only worth 1. You can spin again. You're stuck with it if you land on the second spin. Be aware that there is stealing in this round for wrong answers. All repeats and lifelines are in effect. Your categories on the wheel tonight are non-Oz, non-Narnia, wands, wardrobes, and rings, oh my, horror composed by Marco Beltrami, Spirit of Adventure, Modern Masters, Animation Celebration, MCU, Dark Futures, Monster Mash, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Eric, you were in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Rue?
What's the thing we say about it being set there? Is it not going to fall there, or is it going to fall there? I should follow my rule and go first. Sure. Okay. It's my rule, Raiko. It's not yours. Unless it goes wrong, then it's yours.
And it lands on Dark Futures. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I don't hate it. Very risky. Can I see the categories again?
Yeah, absolutely. There is the full category list here.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Keeping Dark Futures. All right. Here we go. Your first question in the category of Dark Futures. How many Terminator films is Arnold Schwarzenegger credited with appearing in? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5.
That is correct for 2 points. All of them but Salvation. Your second question. Who plays Police Commissioner Bob Hawke in Escape from New York?
Yes. I'm going to double this. Okay. And say Lee Van Cleef.
That is correct for 4 points. Your third question in Dark Futures. Who directed The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes?
Francis Lawrence.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your penultimate question. In Blade Runner, while in Leon's hotel room, Deckard discovers remnants from what kind of synthetic animal?
Yeah, I should have seen this one again. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, snake, B, dog, C, mouse, or D, bird. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the options.
All right, that is your first repeat of the options. Is it A, snake, B, dog, C, mouse, or D, bird?
I use my bar rule. I'm gonna say bird first.
That is incorrect. What would you like for your second answer?
I'm gonna say mouse.
That is also incorrect. For the chance for the 1-point steal, your options are A, snake, B, dog, C, mouse, or D, bird.
Dog.
That is also incorrect. Every option said that's wrong. We're looking for a snake.
Never mind. That's why I didn't use 50-50 because that's the one I was thinking the least.
Your final question in Dark Futures. Which film in the Alien vs. Predator franchise features a mining hauler called Corbellin 4?
The fuck is a mining hauler? Multiple choice to be safe.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Alien vs. Predator, B, Alien 3, C, Predators, or D, Alien Romulus.
This is my last question, right?
Yep.
It's 50-50.
All right, that is the use of your 50-50. Your options are B, Alien 3, or D, Alien Romulus.
Romulus? Alien Romulus?
That is correct for 1 point.
I should have gone for 2.
All right, so at the end of Erick's spin, he gets his score up to 18. Rue at 6, as we will bring back the wheel for Rue's spin. And it lands on horror composed by Marco Beltrami. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I'll spin that again, please.
All right, you'll be stuck with whatever land on this spin. And it is Spirit of Adventure.
Okay.
All right, Spirit of Adventure it is. Let's bring this over here. There you are. All right, your first question in Spirit of Adventure. What is the name of the monster released by Hades in Clash of the Titans, 2010 specifically?
Oh, God. I don't have the leeway to do that. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Medusa, B, Kraken, C, Siren, or D, Minotaur.
All right. Go with what my gut said. Kraken.
That is correct for 1 point.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Your second question in Spirit of Adventure. Who plays the adult version of Alan Partridge in Jumanji?
Yeah, I'll double this.
Okay.
Robin Williams.
That is correct for 4 points.
You took way too long of a pause, dude.
Sorry.
Scared the shit out of me. I didn't know his last name.
Your third question. What document does Ben Gates have to steal because on the back is an invisible map in National Treasure?
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
That is correct for 2
God
points.
damn it.
Your fourth question. What is the name of the High Priest and the Resurrected Mummy in the Mummy franchise?
The best joke and survival tip of the entire thing. Emotep. It's Emotep.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question, Spirit of Adventure. Which Spirit of Adventure film features a quest for a relic called the Holy Grail?
Okay. The Last Crusade.
That is correct for 2 points.
Man, that's fucking bullshit.
All right. All right. Hey, it's another one match. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
At the end of round number 2, Erick leads 18-17. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3. Just the pick your poison round. It works like this. You guys are going to get a big board of categories to draft from that you already put together yourselves. You're going to draft them again tonight. Once you take a category, your opponent cannot take said category. Once you each have 4 categories, you'll assign a 1, 2, 3, and 4 point value to them. We'll go into as a mathematical elimination and a winner. Your categories that you put together on the big board tonight are Monster Mash, Dark Futures, Hellbound, Space Odysseys, Brains, Marvel Legacy, Modern Masters, and the MCU. We're going to go ahead and let them draft. We'll be back in just a second. All right, we're back. Players have drafted the category, so we'll start with Ru since you are behind by 1. What would you like for your 1-point question?
Brains, please.
All right, your 1-pointer in the category of Brains is: what is the name of the sequel to Train to Busan?
Peninsula.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, we're all tied up. But Eric, you have more questions, so we'll stick with you. What would you like for your 1-point question?
Go with Dark Futures.
Dark Futures. It is your first question. I guess your 2-point or 1-point question. Woo. Who portrays the Colonial Marine Hudson in Aliens?
Bill Paxton.
That is correct for 1 point. So we'll bounce back over to Ru. What would you like for your 2-point question?
Modern Masters, please.
Modern Masters. It is your 2-point question. Reminder, you do still have your bar rule. I forgot to say that. Who portrays the stranded astronaut Dr. Mann in Interstellar?
I'm going to use the bar rule and say Odysseus.
Is incorrect. What would you like for your second answer?
Matt Damon.
That is correct.
I don't get to do that often, so let's do it.
Come on, you should have said that guy from The Martian. Yeah. I don't know his name. No.
All right. So with that, Ru bounces back in the lead. So we will stick with. We'll go to Eric. What would you like for your 2-point question?
Go with MCU.
MCU for 2 points. Your question is: who directed Thor?
Kenneth Branagh.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so that'll put you in the lead at 21. And we'll check here, make sure I got everything right. I do. Excellent. Great. All right. All 3 repeats, all challenges, no lifelines. Yeah, we're good. All right, Ru, what would you like for your 3-point question?
Space Odysseys, please.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of Space Odysseys is: in what Space Odysseys film will you find the characters Azitbur, Admiral Cartwright, and Marcia?
Star Trek Nemesis.
That is incorrect. Looking for Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country.
Oh,
Welcome.
that's the second mistake I made today. Good job, you.
So we will stick with
There's
you.
1 left. Got
Oh,
plenty of time to make mistakes myself.
fuck.
We'll stick with you for your 4-pointer, which is in the category of Marvel Legacy. If you hit, Eric's going to have to answer some questions. If you miss, Eric will win the match. Your 4-pointer in the category of Marvel Legacy. In The King's Man, what is the shepherd's real last name?
Well, you won't have time for that, sir. Oh. Nope. See if I can pull this out of my ass.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
That is your first repeat. Your question again. In The King's Man, what is the shepherd's real last name? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question,
One.
please.
That is your second repeat. In The King's Man, what is the shepherd's real last name? Five, 4, 3.
Last one, please.
All right, that's your last repeat. In The King's Man, what is the shepherd's real last name? 4, 3,
Cunningham.
2. And your winner, Erick Moreno. We're looking for Morton. Wonderful game. Very good performances today, actually. I think probably one of the most accurate games we've had between the two competitors so far. That's actually pretty crazy. We'll start with Rue. I know exactly where your head's at right now. Couple of you said those two so confidently, it made me look back at the doc and be like, are we sure we have the right answer? So at first when you said Chris Evans, I literally had marked you down already thinking that you said Tim Allen. I was like, how are you feeling about the game? I'm sure those are going to be things that beat you up, but I think you played really well regardless. How are you feeling?
Yeah. That first question just threw me off for the rest of the game. It really, really did. And I tried to lock in and Kraken. It really was it. I had Kraken in my head and I was too scared because he was going to get a 2-point steal because I wasn't positive. And I saw Iman in my head. But then I usually take my time, like I did with Holy Grail. I usually take my time just to 100% make sure I don't screw it up. But I was already in. Let me be confident and let me go here. And I guess I confused Azitbor with Denatra, and like the two of them kind of low key feel the same kind of picture for me. A woman commander with power, or at least in a high position for an alien species on Star Trek. It's just, yeah. And I was like, I know Azitbor. I know what that is. But then I just, not thinking, not taking my time, not paying attention. So Erick, whoever else goes 0-2 is going to be really pissed off playing me because I am not doing that shit again.
That's very fair. I think that an 0-2 record next to your name is an anomalous situation. And I think next season when you're back, it's going to be very, very fun to see the kind of comeback you go on. Hey, the most improved Brawl player is probably you're fluid record based. Is there anyone you're hoping to play? Is anyone you're hoping gets to that 0-2 that you get a chance to play next year?
No. However, I don't know where this is releasing, but now Tyler and Javi, you have a pissed off me right now. So get the fuck ready because I'm take the fuck off.
That is fair. This will be after, but that way.
Well,
the world can know.
Either I called it or I look like a dumbass. Either way, future honestly, you, past me, past you. Get fucking ready.
I love it. Can't wait for Mayhem. We'll see you. We'll see you next season. We'll bring in Erick. Big win. Missed one game, like one question the whole game. It's pretty impressive. Literally one off a perfect game. The game Rue played accuracy-wise would have won every game this season except this one where you missed one question. How are you feeling about your performance today?
I feel like a freaking asshole every time I miss one, and I'm very close. Like I wasn't expecting to play like a very decent game overall. I took a risk picking Dark Futures because Rue put it on the wheel. And I know pretty well. I was like, oh, this is a decent category for me. We were both very thankful we didn't have legendary lovers to worry about on the wheel, so we could afford to spin it again. But I was like, no, if I fall in his string, I'm gonna be screwed. So fuck it, I'm gonna keep it. And then, damn Blade Runner, I need to see that pretty decent movie again. But yeah, like sometimes you gotta kind of capitalize, I guess is the word, when your opponent screws early and. Not that Rue is a legendary player. I'm super honored to play him again. I was as soon as this match got scheduled, I'm like, fuck. And then, okay, this is kind of luck. This is kind of okay. I know some stuff, and that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, no, I think you played outstanding today, and I think you're right. Like this isn't like probably the most regular performance you'll get out of Rue, but I think regardless, you still had a 3 and 4 left. And you had played almost perfect. I like a lot of credit to how you played. It's a phenomenal performance. As well as I'm actually pretty positive. Yeah, the first true perfect round in the history of Blockbuster Brawl belongs to you. So that's a big win to get today too.
Yes.
You will continue on this season. You'll see you at the beginning of Act 5 now with this win here that is happening in Act 4. You'll be playing either one of these two gentlemen. You'll be playing either Jack Pinchuk or Dylan Van Thine. Is there anyone you're hoping to play? Or, yeah, is it Dylan Van Thine? No, I misread that. Cameron Redshaw, not Dylan Van Thine. Look at the wrong thing. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Dylan's in a different thing. I was like, wait a minute. Either Cameron Redshaw or Jack Pinchuk. One of those two will be who you play. Between Cameron Redshaw and Jack Pinchuk, who are you hoping to play?
I don't see Jack enough. I see Redshaw every time at the same time of the year. I play him every year the trios has existed, so I don't need to play him again. Jack, I don't see often enough. I was ready to say Dylan because he's a fucking scumbag, so he deserves to be beat if that's possible, but it's not possible. So
it's not. Unfortunately, Dylan's in a different thing happening. I looked at one line and then conflated two matches that are nothing to do with each other. So yeah, but you know.
Yeah, either or. Both of them are great. I think Redshaw also beat me in teams, same as Rue this year, I guess. So either or. I like them both, so it would be a pleasant matchup, I'm sure.
It'll be a delight, I'm sure. Jack is a scumbag, and Doc is the opposite of a scumbag, so it'll be great. Congrats on the win. We'll see you later on down the line. Thank you guys for watching Blockbuster Brawl. For everyone here, that's been Rue, that's been Eric, I've been Caleb, and this has been Blockbuster Brawl. We'll see you guys real soon with another great.
I'll be back. Hail to the king, David.
What's your favorite?